Oke guys, kita akan coba melakukan reaction terhadap match EVOS ESPORT versus Echo di MPL Invitational 2022. Let's go, kita akan lihat grafiknya.
They lose here, hey, we're 7th in MPL Indonesia, but for Echo, again, there's going to be a lot of pressure on them right now to perform and to win against EVOS Legends as we jump into the draft first. Echo PH, look, they're already setting up for Yaoi playing those flashy heroes, but as predicted, EVOS Legends not going to let that show slide.
So Echo here again, also playing around Yaoi, banning out that Diggy here, so it's quite clear the game plan from both Echo and as well as EVOS. Meanwhile now, we're seeing a very interesting set of bans here from both teams. Banning out the roamer, it seems like here, Diggy Cho, as well as now Penny comes through, so perhaps we might see Valentina and as well as Fermis trade, but then again, I
think the Valentina Fermis is just a little bit too expensive here, and for EVOS Legends, they might actually want to go for something like a 1-1 ban here early on as well. They've gotten rid of the Cho, that's just a respect ban over to Yaoi. We know how crazy he is on that Cho, but I expect a 1-1 next or a Valentina, or maybe just both, but they said go for a Mathilda, so they're trying to force that Valentina Fermis trade-off, but it's I think they're going to go for the 1-1 ban. I think it's a bit too expensive to leave it out.
We'll see though, but again, EVOS here, again, suffocating the roamer position. Remember, Dreams can't play the Kadita, so perhaps that is going to be the approach from side of EVOS Legends, but Echo says no to the Fermis and Valentina trade. They want the 1-1 here. EVOS has the option here to let go both of the heroes or banning out one. I say let go both of the heroes, 1-1 and Valentina.
You know, it's a risky move knowing that Benny QT really performs on that 1-1, right? The Valentina for Hijume, kind of supportive mid laner here who usually enables the other members of the team, it might work off as well, but they're gonna have to think about this really well. Do they want to actually leave the 1-1 open for Benny QT? No, there you go. Too much respect given over to Benny QT. We all know how good Benny is on this 1-1. So Echo, they're gonna go for him. No, I expected Valentina, but they've left off the Gushin open, and now it's that flex potential for Echo PH. They can use this Gushin in the jungle. They can also flex it over into the mid lane.
Very interesting approach here. I forgot about the Gushin, but yeah, Gushin very prio in this current patch. Very hard to catch, but personally, even if you build Athena and Radiant, it just shatters your hero, so I guess it's kind of broken. EVOS Legends here, 2 heroes. I gotta say Valentina and perhaps a hero for Dreams. They might secure the Kadita early here.
They might, honestly, right? Dreams has found a whole lot of success on that Kadita, and they do. That's his signature pick for a reason, and they also secured Valentina for Hijume in the mid lane. Echo now with the response coming in. They can just utilize this flex pick towards that second phase to make EVOS Legends think twice before they go for the bans. I think Atlas becomes a good choice for Echo PH here. Up against this comp though, I don't see the Atlas working that well for now. They might actually just save it for the later stages, and they might just pick up something like the Rock, a little bit more
versatility,
but yeah, more versatility when it comes down to the engage, not as one-dimensional as an Atlas that wants to go just for that fatal links, right? With the Groff, you can use your barriers, you can use your wild charge to actually disengage as well. And with that Benedetta, again, they're just playing with the flex picks that they have.
Very good approach here. Coming to the second phase. Now EVOS, what are they going to go for here with 2 mages already in their comp? So I guess they can balance it out with a physical hero here. Perhaps they might secure either Claude or I guess yeah, Claude works well here. Brand is really comfortable in that hero, and I guess again, against a Grok, why not go for the quad? EVOS, no. They secure the XP later here, physical hero, as expected. But on that Masha, perhaps that Masha, the purpose is again to invade the jungles of Echo. Perhaps, presumably here, it might be Gushin, so you gotta be careful.
That's a very interesting pick, right? Because usually when you pick up the Masha, all right, the first reason as to why you go for the Masha is obviously that lane dominance that you're looking for. That's what EVOS Legends are trying to do here, picking up a counter towards the Benedetta. Masha does pretty well up against that Benedetta in a 1v1 matchup in the XP lane. But usually a second reason as to why you go for the Masha is usually to just lock one person down in the back line. With your Thunderclap in the later stages of the game, even in the mid stage, you do so much damage. And usually, it's to target down the gold lane. And I think that's what EVOS Legends are utilizing here in the bans as well. They pick up the Masha, they ban out a Claude, and now we're seeing a Melissa ban as well. So EVOS want Echo to play a marksman with low mobility.
EVOS Legends here, very, very smart approach here in the bans. Again, EVOS Legends, they might pick up at this point a Bruno might work actually here for side of EVOS Legends, but we have to see here the last ban, it might again target Benny QT as they have yet to pick up a marksman. But I gotta say, both composition looks well. It's pretty solid.
It does. For Echo PH, they have a solid dive composition. For EVOS Legends, hey, technically they do have the same. Kadena, Masha. It's all going to come down to who they pick up to really wrap their drafts up here. The gold laners for both of the teams still up for grabs. EVOS Legends decide to take Carl TZ's Akai away. Even though Carl TZ, again, finds most of his success around the assassins, I would say. I don't even want to say assassins here. He's actually a very well-rounded player in MPL PH. He's played the Julian, the assassins, and even the Akai really well, but very flexible. With the Brody ban, EVOS Legends, they're baited into picking a Beatrix here, right? If they go for Beatrix up against this composition, it's going to be very vulnerable
tough
to that dive.
I like Bruno more, that's why.
Bruno.
I like Bruno more. Core side of EVOS Legends here.
I actually would still say the Beatrix works better with the versatility, with the amount of weapons they have. The Bruno is just, you have one weapon, right? The only way you deal damage is through your basic attacks, and that's about it. You don't really have the flexibility of the Beatrix, and no, they don't go for the Beatrix, they don't go for the Bruno. They instead opted for a hero with more mobility to escape the dive threat from Echo PH. The Aerithel gets picked up, another hero that we've seen Brands perform on.
Very good hero picked up. And of course, Echo has answered with their marksman themselves here. Leslie, a very popular hero here after the revamp. Both Gushin and as well as Leslie, one last hero here. What is Carl TZ going to go for here? The Gushin or another hero?
They might, if they want to actually use their flex potential, they can go for the Atlas now. It's a bit risky. They can flex the Benedetta into the XP lane, and then, they can flex the Grok into the XP lane. Sanford's going to be XP, and Bene is going to go to the gold lane, but no, they pick up the Martis for Carl TZ.
So it's confirmed then. Curtains will definitely play that Gushin, and Carl TZ will play that Martis in the jungle. Now, EVOS Legends last hero have it DPS, they have burst in physical and as well as magical. So perhaps what they need is another frontliner here for that jungler. I gotta say, they need a fighter jungler.
Karina,
yeah.
But up against the Gushin, that's the only concern I have if they actually do want to go for the Karina, right? I think if they actually just, you know what? Ling can work as well. If you want to go guns blazing here, the Ling can work. We've seen Fierstick on that Ling. If not, safer pick would be the Karina, or you can just go for the Paquito, a hero that, unfortunately, we haven't actually seen that much of in day number 1. It was played twice by Dyron and then by Nats. And it's still sitting at a 100% win rate, Donnie.
So let's see here. Will it stay at 100% or will the Orcas reduce the win rate? But ladies and gentlemen, the first game will begin soon here. The 10 heroes that will enter the Land of Dawn for our first game has been set. One Esports, MPL 2022, the first match, the first game of day 2 is going to start now.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the draft set right here, you can see already a mix for both of the teams. EVOS Legends, I feel like, in the draft, their composition, when they actually dive in together, everyone works properly, right? But for Echo, they're gonna have to be very, very careful with the Leslie, because if they dive and the Leslie is vulnerable to one of these dives from the side of EVOS, like the Masha, that Leslie can be taken out.
Gotta say here, let's just jump. I can't wait. So let's just jump to the Land of Dawn for our first game. The Orcas, as well as the Tigers, going up close and personal. I gotta say though, the composition from EVOS is quite bursty, but oh my god, Cyclops already disturbing and harassing Martis there. First blood though will fall into the hands of Echo in the first 35 seconds.
Now the big question is,
kalau lu mau ngerusuh, rusuhin jungler musuh, jangan sampai lu mati. Nah, itu yang pertama. Yang kedua, yang repotnya adalah ketika lu mati dan juga lu dapat dan musuhnya dapat buff kayak gini nih. Tadi kan si Cyclops-nya mati dan juga Cartesian-nya dapat buff. Jadi dia langsung beda 400 goldnya. Jadi kayak gitu. Usahakan ketika lu mau rusuh, ya jangan sampai mati gitu. Kalaupun lu mati, minimal lu dapat buffnya biar seimbang. Tapi kalau lu mati dan juga lu nggak dapat buffnya, ya udah beda 400.
Is that worth it? Was that worth it for Psychots, right? Because Carlteasy is low, but Masha is going to lose out a lot in that XP lane. We'll see how it happens. We'll see how it goes here as we enter the first minute of the game. Carlteasy's clear has been distracted a bit, right? So he's going to have a little bit more of a tougher time compared to Fersik on the Paquito. But for the Lethal Wanderer, it should actually just be EVOS Legends with more mid control and obviously with the damage that he placed on Carlteasy.
Yeah, please do note though the distinction of the emblems are Carlteasy with the steal there, very good retribution and perfect timing.
Kenapa mereka level 3, kalau tidak level 4, bukan karena cuma emblem sawit, tapi karena tadi si Cartesian dapat XP dari asisnya ngekill Psychots. Tadi si Yawi itu ngekill Psychots.
Again, please do note of the emblems here. First sec using that killing spree, a very deadly Paquito. But objective-wise, Carlteasy has a slight edge. So we'll see again the clash of styles here in our first game.
And even clearing, right? In terms of rotations, I think you might actually be able to say that, yeah, Carlteasy is going to have a better time because with faster clears equals to just more rotations on the map, the more active you are on the map, the more pressure you're going to be placing there. And right now, it's definitely not worth it for Psychots, that trade he made early on to gank or to invade the Martis in the jungle.
Very good awareness as well. I gotta say, from the side of Echo, it was 3 members on Masha, but now focus on towards the turtle here. Carlteasy already somehow poking this turtle, but first sec is in that vicinity. We'll see. And the fight seems like now EVOS Legends see no opening and lets the turtle go.
Echo PH with just a better setup there, rotating the members into that bottom side, clearing it out to just create some space on the turtle. And even when they went for the turtle, they again opened up the space first. They saw every single bush, they opened it up, and it just gave Carlteasy such a good moment to secure the turtle. And EVOS Legends, knowing that, they did not want to risk taking a fight this early on and giving that death ball over to Echo. But you can already see Carlteasy, he doesn't care, he wants to go for it. Fersik actually takes it with the red trade.
Very good timing there put out from Fersik. No engages occurred after that first blood. So now, seems like EVOS Legends, they are controlling their...
Gue tuh bingung sama rotasinya Dreams. Tadi tuh nyaris banget itu Pakitonya nggak dapet buff karena nggak dijagain, asli. Nggak nyaman banget Fersik nge-farmingnya.
their tempo, so they do not want to go overzealous, they do not want to take risk. But top side here, Benny QT with half HP opening up the ultimate spike here onto his brands. Yawi is also there to give some sort of a cover. But oh my god, in the mid side again, first take losing out that lethal battle.
Carl TZ gets it again. This time he did use the retribution though, right? Firsic now finally has his retribution back, but you could expect Echo PH to, again, play it slowly. They are a very momentum-based team. They like to play the fast tempo game, but if they already have the lead early on and there's no objectives for them to take, they take a chill pill. They don't go too aggressive on the map. They don't rotate unnecessarily, right? Now, they're already setting up for a gank up top with the help of the Gushin, and we'll see if EVOS Legends sniffs this out.
Very, very sneaky Dita here. Setting up, but it seems like Yawi and Curtains here already, but also the setup here. Curtains showing in the map, but no engages whatsoever just yet here. Ultimate Snipe hasn't been popped here. It's not active yet, but now Yawi comes in with the wild charge flicker and Curtains claiming a kill again. Very good awareness here, it seems like, and Dreams caught snoozing there in that bush. Now,
itu salahnya guys, karena tadi ketika Dreams datang, si Benny Kitty ini si wrestlernya udah tahu posisinya si Dreams kayak gitu. Jadi seharusnya Dreams agak pindah sedikit biar nggak terlalu tahu posisinya. Kalau stadium di situ ya pasti tahu lah. Jadi biar ada pergerakan kayak gitu.
Turtle is up. Seems like Echo still with the lead in rotation.
That was such a good engage, man. You could tell Yawi, just that instinct to go for the flicker wild charge combo as Echo PH have set up again for the turtle take.
Yeah, it seems like again the second time. Oh, Hijome manages to catch it. Now it seems.
Gue penasaran, returnnya gimana nih?
Yeah, it seems like again the second time. Oh, Hijome manages to catch it. Now it seems like a war is gonna brew up. Yawi low, but in the front side, Curtains get caught. Sanford, Yawi all retreating. EVOS Legends finding a slight compensation from that. Not compensation. They won the turtle and they won a life as well. Top side, Benny Cutie manages to poke Brands down to a very low HP. Dreams first take.
Benny.
Catch. You need to be careful. Benny, very awkward positioning. Dreams first take looking for Benny, flickers away, and Call TZ is there to cover him up. First take Dreams. They might be in trouble now as they are just retreating. They do not want business.
Good escape and good movement from Benny QT there. You guys can level up your coin farming skills with HSBC if you guys want to play like Benny right now. Still 0 deaths on the board for both of the gold laners. So both of the gold laners, they have been farming really well. And the gold lead that Echo had early on was 1.1k. Now it's down again to 800, and EVOS Legends are able to equalize just for a bit here. But you could expect them again to just play it slow. They don't really need to go for anything too crazy because, hey, they already have the unrivaled gaming experience on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 5G. Just wait for those openings, man.
You gotta wait, and of course, you gotta have the best equipment for your gaming here again.
Shush!
Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 5G. Now on the mid side, 3 members of Echo. They are hunting for a member perhaps, but no, never mind. It's just for it clear to funnel on towards Benny QT. So technically, Benny QT is farming 2 lanes.
Kayaknya atas menyediakan
Fun fact though, right? Yeah, I agree. The Benny QT, really good rotations here. Obviously by the team as well to actually rotate across the map to get more farm than Brans. But look at the engage.
Dreams catches one. It is going to be Petrify as well coming towards reality. But Benny QT finds a member. 1 for 1, 2 for 1 for now. First take looking for another kill on towards Yawi. Hijumi. Dreams does not find the connection. But at the end of the day, it is going to be 2 for 1 here for inside of EVOS Legends. Brans though got caught as well. Now the one top side, they are a little too greedy here perhaps. But Call TZ is there for the clear.
Gila itu. Saya ikut bagus banget itu cutting line sampai ke situ-situ biar bisa langsung bantu ya.
Of course, another objective finds here in the Land of Dawn. Call TZ looks for the contest. Sanford is also trying to poke Hijome down. We'll see the battle of distribution here. Indo versus PH. Right now it seems like Call TZ first gets it. EVOS Legends again winning the trade.
Gini
Man, what a good...
Maksud gue begini, kalau tim lu pada nge-turtle, ada pertaruhan sih, maksudnya kalaupun lu nggak dapat turtle, lu dapat turret. Turret tuh harganya lebih mahal daripada turtle, setahu gua. Karena kalau lu bisa jebol satu turret, jadi kita nge-pushnya lebih enak.
Chain of plays from EVOS Legends, from the top side gank that they were able to mirror from Echo, and even translating over the objectives. Right after the team fight, they push in and shove in that top side to, again, open up and enable the turtle take. They take the turtle, and hey, guess what? They've already baited so many Echo members to rotate towards that top side that Psychots can just take that bottom side turret with no contest, with no defensive maneuver from the side of Echo. Zijime.
Oh my god, the wall charge copied. Finds Curtains and first with the execute there. Comes in, of course, and assassination on first person mid side might fall here very soon. Dreams and friends, they are able to take control in the mid game. Beautiful performance up to this point. Remember, Echo though, just
Romer mati itu nggak apa-apa. Asal dapat turretnya itu nggak masalah.
Dreams
Tapi ini itu ya, bisa nahan nggak? Kayaknya sih
in the mid side as well as EVOS desperately here trying to find Psychos, trying to find Benny QT, gets it here. Benny QT forced to use the flicker, and now TZ is going to be the main target of a Psychos. Will they be taken down by the backside? First they get shut down, Curtains fall as well as now Sanford and friends, they are able to respond.
Di situ Psychotnya agak bingung mau ngeterusin atau bantu teman, harusnya diterusin aja. Tinggal dikit lagi darahnya, dan juga kalau tadi mati, jungler lo yang mati. Wah, mahal banget itu harganya. Kan? Dapat turretnya, dapat Curtains yang mati, jadi plus 114. Tadi kan beda 1000. Jadi unggul EVOS kan. Harga turret itu mahal, bro.
On back, take a look at the gold shifting onto his Echo. It's now equalizing. Brands now dealing damage. Also, Benny QT gets it as well. Yawi might be next. He gets taken down as EVOS Legend steps on full throttle here in minute number 8.
It's a messy skirmish across the map. That was such a long, drawn-out fight, but EVOS Legends somehow were able to come out ahead of that one. And it comes down to, again, how they were able to utilize the positioning they had on their carriers. Benny, sure, he was able to get the kill in the end with the help of the engage coming in from Echo PH, but look at that positioning. Benny was so vulnerable again to the pick, that Masha, that was so brilliant by EVOS Legends that we mentioned in the draft for EVOS.
Very good engage there by both teams. Good effort by Echo, but EVOS Legends was just too clean with it. And now, here the first Lord already spawned in the Land of Dawn. For now, it's still equal, I gotta say. Sure, EVOS Legends, they managed to grab more turrets, but I gotta say, they can't sit and wait too comfortable.
EVOS have the edge when it comes down to map control now, because they do have more turret takes. Top side as well, going to be taken down. That's going to be more map pressure to play with for EVOS Legends. But you're right, I still feel like, again, this can be anyone's game at this point. EVOS have a 1.5k gold lead, but we saw how easy it is to turn around a 1,000 gold lead just early on when Echo had it. And EVOS was able to turn around. Psychos, though, here, 1v3 going.
1v3. Will he survive? Oh my god, he needs to be careful here. Petrifier comes through as well. Sanford going in, but Psychots here will not be able to find the escape. Now EVOS before they might go for the warriors. Is this the right call? Brand very low. They need to disengage. He's zooming.
Apa tuh, lontong?
Finding Benny QT, a very crucial kill indeed.
Enaknya pakai Kadita tuh bisa langsung ciduk-ciduk begitu, guys.
Now we can see Persik and as well as Call TZ go again for the retribution. Persik gets it once again. They might go for the kill. Gets the double here instantly. Call TZ might be next. Echo, they are now in shambles. Persik still wants to assassinate one. Dreams catching that still, but EVOS Legends with a 3,000 gold lead plus the Lord.
Persik and Dreams just took that fight into their own hands. Gee,
Wow.
it was a 2v5 in that position right there. First, it was able to take the Lord and slay everyone in his sights there. And with that, it's EVOS Legends who've actually gone the gold lead. 4,000 gold lead. EVOS Legends up against the tournament favorites in Echo PH.
My God, Lord marching top side here. This is an enhanced Lord, ladies and gentlemen. So Echo will definitely take care of that effortlessly. But EVOS Legends establishing a very healthy lead now. 5,000 gold lead. And of course, adding more turret takes here with now 5. EVOS Legends, they need to stay disciplined if they want to win this game. They need to stay proactive, it seems like. But of course, with calculation, they need Omni. Energize like a winner here. Every day, your way.
I'm just so surprised by EVOS Legends' performance currently. 4.7 thousand gold lead. A lot of people just wrote them off, me included, in this matchup up against Echo PH. You can already see the different styles, right, for both of the teams. Where Echo PH, their draft is more of that burst-centric team fight. They want to go for an all-in, and they want to use all their abilities to just burst EVOS Legends down in a fast team fight. But for EVOS Legends, it's all about that survivability and dishing out continuous damage, not just about the burst. If they go for a prolonged team fight, it will be EVOS Legends who have the upper edge, and here you go, Conceal.
Oh my God, Conceal play 5 members. He's in the jungle. Yowie attack forward, and Curtains finding 2 in the backside. And now Brown's finding trouble. Dreams finds 1 as now finds 2. Psychos and friends manage to equalize and perhaps win the exchange here. Yowie being the only survivor from the Orcas. White Tigers, they are not messing around here in this game as they have managed to find 4 members of Echo.
What? EVOS Legends, again, just as I say that EVOS Legends wants to go for that prolonged team fight, they go straight head on first into Echo PH and they take the team fight. At this point, this is really, they're trying to nail the confidence of Echo PH down. With their goal lead, they're actually able to not even play with their winning condition. Again, like we mentioned, the winning condition is for them to play in a prolonged team fight. But with that goal lead that they've already built up for the last 13 minutes of the game, they can actually just go and hard hit Echo PH and still win as well with just the item advantages that they have.
They managed to extract the burst potential from Dreams and as well as First Seeker. Remember, combined, it's both magical and as well as physical here, so the burst power is definitely there. To add to that, of course, the defensive items from the side of Echo, realizing that they are behind in gold, it's gonna be lacking. So they managed to capitalize on that fact, and we can see now EVOS Legends really in control of this game. The question now is, this Lord now is an enhanced one. So Echo, they have a decision to make. Will they contest or will they let it go? Realizing that they are behind 5,000, what do you think?
Let's see though. I mean, look at the damage coming in. Carl TZ is waiting in that bush. Nobody notices him. He's gonna go for the steal, Gani.
11,000.
Oh my God.
Take a look at the burst damage from Erithel. He instead deleted. Psychos in the backside. We're trying to find Curtains. But oh my God, the cover is just there. He finds 1 though. Hijume finding Carl TZ as well. 4 on 2. Benny QT is next. Sanford is looking to survive here, but he cannot go anywhere. It's a wipes out in our first match. EVOS Legends, the White Tigers looks for the end here. Bot side, can they do it? 5 seconds till Yowie responds. This is gonna be a very crucial timing here. He will go for the wild charge. Can Yowie defend? 4 on 1.
He won't be able to.
Oh, we can see here, Hijume, everything. The base is too exposed, and the White Tigers strike first in our first opening match of day 2.
EVOS Legend.
GG. Oke, segitu dulu guys. Thank you very much.